my name is Rianet Whitehead. I am the founder of the Insurance Apprentice and editor for FA News. Today I'm talking to two contestants, two of the three of the year 2017 of the Insurance Apprentice. That was year 3 and it was a long time ago as we are celebrating year 10 now. Sure. It's been a while, guys. Mutoda and Kurt, it's fantastic to see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Been a while that you've been behind the lens of cameras.
How
does it feel?
You still get nervous, huh?
Bringing back some memories?
Some memories, yeah. Some good emotions as well. So.
I wanted to, it was a question for later, but you guys always looked so, specifically the two of you, always so calm and collected. Is that like how it is always? Nothing stress you out?
No, I mean, it's all part of being a good person in insurance, right? I mean, we deal with uncertainty, and yeah, I guess it's a personality thing. I've always enjoyed it and been just a calm person throughout. So it was not an act in 2017. I am generally calm.
I think this guy's got ice in his veins. I think that's just what it is. As for me, I had to fake it. To fake that thing, man. I think I was the personification of looks can be deceiving because it was terrifying. Every moment of the competition, it was nerve-wracking. For anybody listening, the emotions are real. So in as much as, you know, parts of it are enacted in the storytelling behind it, I think as a contestant, you feel every emotion. And you just have to learn to control it as best you can.
So it was year 3, 2 years of some things that you see. It looked like quite a nice challenge. Why did you enter? Good.
So I'm from the coast, I'm from the Western Cape, and the belief is, and the reality is that Johannesburg is really the mecca of insurance. So having spent all my career in Cape Town, I thought it would be a good idea and a good opportunity for me to test myself against fellow professionals in the mainstream Johannesburg market. So that was my objective, and honestly just to see if I can hold my own. And hopefully I did that. Some incredible talent in the industry, but you test yourself against the best. Iron sharpens iron, I believe that. And so not only was I able to grow by virtue of rubbing shoulders with my fellow contestants, you get to understand yourself incredibly well. So it was a blessing.
Yeah, for me, I think, I mean, the name Apprentice says it all. And I thought it was an opportunity to actually prove to myself whether I am an apprentice or not. I saw it as something innovative. And, just always coming from a product development innovation place, I just wanted to find myself in a space where you're doing something groundbreaking. And, I never thought I would get as far as I did. I believed in myself. But I guess, just to be part of something innovative like the Insurance Apprentice, I just wanted to be part of that, and I really enjoyed the journey.
You went far, both of you, 2nd and 3rd place. Did you get out of this what you thought, or? Yeah,
I got a lot out of it, because I think it was also important to just get to work with other people that I don't necessarily work with. Because then you get to work with underwriters, people in claims. So that's not something that you get to do normally in the workplace. So I really enjoyed that. And personally, it also allowed me to have a lot of respect for other people, because then the activities that you do, somewhere you see that you do need other people for the whole. No man is an island.
For myself, I think the short answer is yes. My biggest takeaway was actually the relationships. Yes, after 7 years later, you see this guy after 7 years, and I come out of a boxing fraternity, and it's a very combative sport. You compete, but out of every opponent, you actually have a deep felt respect, and that's how I feel with all of the 8 guys. Whenever we meet each other, there's kindred spirits. You have that association that I don't think will ever diminish. What I will say about Mutoda, I don't think this guy got out of 2nd gear. I think we were running at full speed, and this folk was coasting. And you just waited him to click up, and then I don't think any of us would have stood a chance. But it was an incredible experience, yeah.
Why should people enter? It's the competition has changed a little, I think, looking at this year. It is tough. It's not for everyone. Why?
Look, I do think that it does come with exposure in terms of, because over the years, a lot more people have been viewing. And I do think that even as an industry, it speaks volumes in terms also you giving to the industry, to elevate the industry. I think when you look at the stories of how people end up in insurance, everybody has come from a different walk. And so there's a young person that's coming into the industry and they're able to see themselves in every single one of us. So I think just from giving and taking, you find the right balance in the Insurance Apprentice.
I think adding to what Mutoda was saying, what is life? And people have different philosophical views, but I think there's one core tenet, and that's growth. As individuals, professionals, we constantly want to evolve. And I think the Insurance Apprentice is a furnace. You go through, and if you can come out on the other side, you're not going to be the same going in. Yeah. So I think if you want to test yourself technically, if you want to test yourself socially, professionally, on a number of different planes, I think it gives you an unparalleled growth opportunity. Winning aside, I think that you cannot have go to university for the lessons you take out of Insurance Apprentice. I'll definitely recommend it.
The networking, and maybe we were just fortunate to have a very good cohort, but I think about Kurt, one or two other people in our cohort that you form lifetime friendships with. Yeah. And especially from a professional point of view, there are many times when I've still reached out to Kurt, even after the Insurance Apprentice, and, forever collaborating as well. Though our companies may be competing, but you actually find somebody who becomes a lifetime soundboard in the industry, and that's immeasurable.
Yeah, fully agree.
Let's link the conversation to your careers. Where did it take you after the apprentice?
One of the things that I remember, there must have been one of the tasks we were to come up with something new. So I've always been just innovating. So I did have a 4-year stint where I was in the insurtech space, doing my own things. About last year, I went back into corporate with Absa Insurance Company. So I'm currently the executive looking after the digital fintech space, as well as data science and analytics. So it's actually great to just be in a position where now you own the entire P&L, the innovation, and putting into practice all these things that were always, at the back of my mind. I really want to do this. So yeah, that's where I am today.
Yeah.
Good. A broker by heart and always will be.
Look, having, my journey with Insurance Apprentice ended. One of the drivers, I think you work cheaply if you work solely for money. You need to work for purpose as well. And I find in the broker market, it's still, it's not fully representative. It's still geared towards one demographic, and I think that's obvious if you go to any. So yes, I started my own little insurance brokerage down in the Cape. We've got our own team, and it's a growing practice, a growing business, and giving other people opportunities to grow in the industry as well. So it's. I wouldn't recommend it. It's long hours. So I think people beautify entrepreneurship and business ownership, but it's been a fantastic journey and one that I'm looking to continue growing, work in partnership with Succession Financial Planning, which is a Sanlam division. So we have the benefit of the brand, but yes, 100% equity in the entity, and we're looking to grow it into the future.
Short answer. If you watch this year, if you could enter next year again, would you?
Yes.
Okay.
I would enter.
Maybe controversially, no. I think that, having done it was an incredible experience, but I'd love to see the new talent coming in. And I think I don't want to take up a seat that other people could occupy. I think if they did it in the format of the best versus the best, potentially, me and this guy probably could cool,
I thought that's what you mean. An all-star version.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll come back for an all-star version.
For sure. But again, encourage any young person looking at the opportunity not to wait. Just do the thing and see how far you get. It's incredible.
Because it changes lives, right?
Yeah, completely.
Thank you for your time. I value your time. You are esteemed colleagues. By the way, how old do you feel now when you watch the young contestants coming through?
We had a session now and I thought they were just too loud.
Yeah,
what's wrong?
I can see the both
What's
of
wrong
us.
with this is just too loud. I was like, okay, fine. Maybe as you get older, you become a lot
you
quieter.
actually see yourself in them. When we did the season, we had all those egos, and you see all the egos in the room. You're just like, you know what, we've maybe moved on. But that's hopefully just growth and maturity.
That's fantastic. And the networking remains important.
Absolutely. Goes
So
outside.
thank you for your time. It's great to see you. And
Lovely
tonight we are announcing winner number 10. So looking forward to it. I've not asked anyone who their winners are, so I'm not going to ask you now. We'll ask that offline. But thank you for your time. I really appreciate
Thanks for
it.
the opportunity. Thanks for your time.
This is me, Rianet Whitehead, signing off.